everyone, welcome. Elizabeth Scala here from Living Sublimely Well. Today we are outside of the Living Sublimely Well yoga studio on our deck here. Just finished up some wall yin yoga practice myself. Feeling pretty energized, ready to be here with you all. So we're going to do our Qigong flow today, opening the gates head to toe, as well as some fun swinging, tapping, shaking, all sorts of things. So Qigong is about activating energy within the body, cultivating that energy so that it can be used, and also releasing stagnant energy out of the body that's no longer needed. So the practice is invigorating, it's fun, it's uplifting, and you really don't need any supplies, just yourself and your ability to stand and flow through the movements. I do have a chair handy. You might want a chair or a railing or a wall when we get to our leg swings, in case you need something to hold on to for balance. That's about it. So any medical disclaimers here? I'm not your healthcare provider. I can't see you through the screen. So if you're under any restrictions from a medical professional, follow those, whatever's been placed on you. And more importantly even than that is honor your own body. Listen to what it needs. Let's say we're doing an arm swing and I'm going really fast. Well, maybe your body needs to really flow slowly through the arm swing. So just be gentle with yourself. Qigong is a healing practice and we don't want anyone getting hurt. So do what you need in this moment today. So let's begin. Let's bring our feet about hip-width distance apart. Always a slight bend in the knees, never locking any joints out. Let's take one palm and place it just below the navel and the second palm right over that. Start to feel all the four corners of the feet. Notice the heels, the sides of the feet, soles of the feet. Perhaps lifting the toes and placing them one at a time down onto the ground. Tuck the tail, so tilting the pelvis a bit forwards. Lift through the chest, relax the shoulders. Tip the chin as the crown of the head pulls towards the sky. So standing here in our starting posture, connecting with the breath. Breathing deeply all the way to the abdomen. So with the inhale, inhaling through the nose, all the way to the belly, big belly breath, pushing those hands away from the belly. And with the exhale, the belly contracts and the palms float towards the spine. So just find your natural rhythm, breathing in and out of the nose, deep belly breaths, connecting breath with body. Beautiful, dear yogis, wonderful. So let's drop our hands with the palms facing forward. Continue to tuck that tail, lifting the chest, relaxing the shoulders, and starting to open the arms out with the inhale, and then closing in with the exhale, turning the palms inwards. Opening out, inhale, exhale, bringing the hands in and circular. Opening out. Exhale and close. Moving at the pace of your breath in and out. Beautiful job. One last big breath here. And relaxing the hands down again at the sides. For the neck, let's go ahead and turn the head in one direction, looking over the shoulder, and then passing through middle, going all the way to the other side. Turning back to that first direction, and then through center, all the way to the second side. Once more here. Coming back to a neutral spine, head is in the middle, bringing one ear towards the shoulder. Then dipping that chin down through the chest and other ear to other shoulder. Dipping the chin down through the exhale, inhaling up ear to shoulder. Exhaling down. Inhaling ear to shoulder. Exhaling down through the middle. Inhaling ear to shoulder. Exhaling down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time on either side here. Breathing deeply into the body. Make it count. And when complete, lifting that head back to neutral. Excellent. Let's go ahead and shoulder roll it up. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Perhaps bending the knees, loosening through the body, feeling that beautiful flow. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take those shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. Inhaling up and forward, it's exhaling down and back. Ooh, hearing a little cracking and popping, releasing. Stagnant air, stagnant energy. All right, let's bring that to stillness and just shake at the shoulders. So up and down with the shoulders, shimmy back and forth, shake one shoulder out, the other, really just isolating that shake to the shoulder area. It feels a little crazy. Beautiful, excellent. All right, for the elbows, opening and closing. And I always like to dip with my knees. You can stand upright, but when I start moving, the whole body loves to get into the action. All right, opening and closing at the elbows. Breathing in and out of the nose, deeply into the belly. Feel that flow. Lovely, yogis, wonderful. All right, moving this movement down to the wrists, the next joint, so flopping up and down. Excellent. Really get loose here. Let those wrists just fly like eagle's wings, soaring through the sky, right? All right, wrists shake side to side. Wonderful. Shake out any tightness that's left in those wrists. And making wrist circles. One direction. Excellent. And the opposite direction. Feeling that flow. Big smile here, yogis. Excellent. Feel that healing energy into the body. All right, let's shake out the whole arm. Shake it from the elbow, the shoulder, the wrist. Whole arm, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. All right, let's get into some swinging action here for the arms. So go ahead and get that stance, feet wider than hip distance, bending at those knees, flowing through the hips and low back, letting the arms be loose. And as I said, finding the pace that works for you. If you prefer slower, or if you want to speed things up, go ahead and do whatever the body's calling for. Excellent. Feeling that freedom. Let those arms just pendulum in front of the body. A moving meditation. Excellent. All right, let's take the arm swings forward. So switching arms in the front and back, bending through those knees, slightly dipping down at the waist so you have a flat back, gazing down towards the floor, loosening up the shoulders, lubricating those joints. Wonderful. Let's bring this to stillness and swing wide like a vortex. So arms are at a T out from the shoulders and just swinging at the shoulders. So this isn't actually Willow Tree, which we will do here in a moment. This is more of a vortex swing. The arms are higher, loosening up through that upper back. Really let the arms whip around. It's almost like feeling like you're at a children's carnival, summer carnival. and on one of those silly rides where you're just whipping around. Beautiful. All right, coming back to center, slowing down to stillness. Open the arms out and cross in front of us. Oh, wonderful. Big, wide arm stroke. And change arms, which crosses in front, back and forth, left to right. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Wonderful. Great job, yogis. All right, bringing this to stillness. Feet are still about hip-width distance apart. Slight bend in those knees. And show me that arm. Show me that tricep. So kind of punch it forwards and twist at the hips. Getting the upper back loose. Stretching across the shoulder blades. Across the upper back. Across the scapulars. Yes. Beautiful. I feel like a martial artist in this move. All right, so the upper body is feeling nice and loose. We're going to start moving it down to the hips and legs, ankles and feet. Here we go. Bringing this to stillness. Woo, action-packed today. Hands to the hips, making those hip circles. Slight bend in those knees, never locking any joints. Circles can be as large or small as you like. Going as fast or slow as you need, and perhaps inhaling forwards, exhaling back. Beautiful. Take it the opposite direction. Bring those lips into a smile, having fun, feeling the energy. Alrighty, coming to stillness. Let's move into Willow Trees. So feet are about a little wider than hip-width distance. You're turning from the hips and bending the knees. And when you do so, the arms just kind of whip around. So this isn't a movement stimulated from the arms. This is a movement stimulated, or started, I should say, from the hips. So turn a hip forward, bend that knee, and then the arms just whip around. Sort of a secondary benefit of the movement. Keep breathing deeply in and out of your nose. Exhaling forcefully, releasing stagnant energy. Excellent, yogis. Beautiful. All right, bringing this to stillness, let's go to our skier pose. Back to those hip-width distance feet, slight bend in your knees. Inhaling up, exhaling down and back. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Wonderful. One last big one. Great job. All right. Shaking all that out. Let's get to the legs. So here's where I was talking about earlier. If you need a chair or a railing or even going up against the wall, holding on if you need for support. We're going to take one leg and just swing forwards and back. Slight bend in that knee. And if you're not holding onto a chair and you're testing your balance, perhaps swinging the arms so the opposite arm comes forwards with that leg. And if you have to touch down to kind of reset yourself, always available. So do what you need in this moment. I've been doing a ton of yard work, a load of yoga classes, lots of activities, so I'm holding on to that chair. My body needs a little extra support today. All right. Let's stay with the same leg and swing it now across the front of your body, so side to side. And again, if you want to play with balance, the hands can be kind of going opposite the leg or holding onto your hips. You'll need to find a focal point, a drishti, something to gaze upon to keep your balance going. I'm playing with my chair today. Boy. All right. Beautiful. Let's go to the second leg. So go ahead and swing forwards and back. Whew. Feel that hip joint just loosening up. Lower back loosening. Releasing energy you don't need. Being with the body, being with the breath, being with this beautiful Mother Nature. All right. Side to side. Whew. And again, with these swings, they can be slower than mine, they can be faster than mine, they could be smaller than mine, bigger than mine. It's your body, it's your breath, it's your movement, it's your flow, it's your practice. So do what you need today. Listen to and honor your body. Beautiful. Let's go back to that first leg, moving down to the knee. Kick at the knee as if you're flicking water off of your foot. Like I stepped in water. Get out of there. Get out of there. Really being intentional about getting that knee joint to open and close. And then see if you can kick real high. Kick real high, touch down. For the hip and the knee. And again, do the height that you need. Could be down here, could be even higher than mine, could be up to your face, like a rocket. All right, let's go to that second side. The first activity, just kick at the knee, flicking that water off. And now, doing those high kicks for the knee and the hip, touch down in between. Keep on breathing, keep on smiling, keep on moving. Beautiful. All right, so the first leg for the ankle. So just making some circles with the ankle in one direction. You can't see, there you go. You don't have to lift at the knee like me, but and taking those ankle circles the opposite way. Now press the toes into the ground, into the mat, so they're pressing and stretching the bottom side of your foot, so press into the bottoms of the toes. And then reverse, go the opposite way, press into the tops of the toes, so pressing the toenails into the surface beneath. Beautiful. Second leg, let's go with the ankle. So our ankle circles in the first direction. And ankle circles the opposite way. Go ahead and press the bottoms of the toes into the surface beneath. And now the tops of the toes. Stretching across the top of that foot. Excellent. All right, let me just move that chair out of the way. Let's just shake the whole body, shake the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, shaking out a leg, shaking out another leg, shaking both legs, shaking at the hips, any wiggle or waggle, just getting any of that stale energy out of the body. Beautiful. All right, let's take our hands into a slight C shape, cupping our hands. Tap down the outside of the leg and up the inside of the leg. Around the hip, down the front of the leg, around the ankle, up the back of the leg. Tap across the hips, below the navel, down the outside of the second leg, up the inside, down the front of the leg, and up the back of the leg. This time coming across the low back, tapping around the back wherever you can reach, the low and middle back. Coming to the hips, knocking on those hips, and then bringing the hand up to the collarbone, down the inside of the arm, the outside of the arm, down the front of the arm, around that wrist, to the back of the arm. Across the collarbone, to the second arm, inside, outside, down the front, and up the back. Now give yourself a little pat on the shoulders, pat on the upper back, wherever you can reach, around the neck. Great job, yogis. All right, then just massage the head with the fingertips, tapping on the skull, the hairline, the forehead, tap around the temples, the jaw, anywhere in the face, giving yourself a mini massage. Beautiful. Let's come back to our starting posture, feet hip-width distance apart, slight bend in those knees, tucking the tail, resting one hand below the navel, the other hand covers that. Relax the shoulders down the back, lift through the chest, the crown of the head pulls toward the heavens. And just breathing deeply, big belly breaths. Notice how you feel now versus when we started the practice. Becoming aware of that energy, perhaps heat, tingling, increased heart rate or breath rate. Beautiful. And let's close today with a really fun activity called the breath of joy. All right, release your hands and let's come feet obviously hip-width distance apart. Always slight bend in our knees. I'll go through what we're going to do and then we'll do several rounds together. So the breath of joy is 3 inhales, 3 sniffs in through the nose, and then a big exhale through the mouth with a ha. And then, so the body movement that links with that breath is, let me just make sure my earbuds don't fall out because this is fun stuff. So you're going to inhale the arms up in front of you, inhale the arms open out to your side, inhale the arms way up in front of you, and then exhale, bending over with that big ha. All right, so here we go. Ha! 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 2 more. Last one. Ha! All right, come back up to standing, slowly lifting the head, bringing the hands just below the navel to close the practice. Notice the breath. Scan the physical body. Observe any sensations. Excellent, yogis. Let's drop our hands to our sides. With our inhale, palms open up and reach towards the sky. And with the exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It has been a pure joy and blessing. Namaste, yogis. So if you've enjoyed the class and want to hang out with us more, we have classes in the Living Sublimely Well Yoga Studio, as well as opportunities to practice privately with me as a one-on-one client. So check out the link that I left in the comment section below. And thank you again for joining me. We'll see you next time.